I'm going to tell you why you don't need a trainer, and I'm going to tell you how to lose fat really quickly, 100% for free. There's no training session offering at the end. There's no coaching, fitness training at the end. This is all for free. I trained with a master trainer for over 8 months, and what I really learned is that you don't necessarily need a trainer. So I'm going to tell you how to lose fat really quickly in 2023 and beyond. It doesn't matter when you're watching this, but right now, if you're like Googling around and you're like, okay, I got to lose this extra 10, 15, 20 pounds before summer hits, I'm going to tell you how to do it. So make sure you listen up, and here we go. So number one, you don't necessarily need a trainer if you are just trying to lose fat. Okay. You can lose fat by watching YouTube. Like, we live in a time period where there is so much free information on the internet, like I'm about to give you right now. And the biggest thing I learned about losing fat is that you need to do high intensity training. That is going to be your best bet when it comes to losing fat quickly. If you can check into losing or doing 3 to 4 times a week, doing HIIT cardio, you will lose fat. And if you do that, if you commit to that for 8 weeks straight, okay, so a trainer is going to tell you the same thing. You don't need to pay a trainer $3,000 for them to tell you this, okay? It's a consistency. So you need to check in, get the mindset that for 8 weeks, or really like 90 days, so 3 months of complete focus and check in, then you will guaranteed lose the weight really fast, and you won't gain it back. Okay. So as you'll be able to see, as I'm giving you guys the tea in this video, you'll be able to watch me in action. This is one of my classes I went to at the gym. So it was a tone class, and these are the kind of workouts that you need to be doing if you want to lose weight quickly and in a way that's fun and not really torturous. What I liked about this class is that there was a lot of variety. So we were constantly changing between different workouts for the whole 45 minutes. I actually recorded myself for pretty much the entire time. If you want to watch the full video of this, go into my HIIT cardio playlist, and this full video will be there with no talking, just music. You could even mute it and put your own music on and just try to follow the class. But you guys, just doing workouts like this, running in place, jumping jacks, doing jump roping without having a jump rope in place, doing all these kinds of things is what is going to get your heart rate up. So what trainers will kind of gatekeep, I feel like, is the fact that if you want to lose fat, you really have to learn how to get your heart rate up. And it's just doing stuff like this. That's it. So, doing a fast squat. Now, if you're doing really slow squats with like some 10 pounders in your hand, that's going to start to get you, maybe to build a little bit of muscle, maybe tone up. But if you're trying to lose the fat, like have your body tap into using the fat for energy to burn it. And really what fat is we never really get rid of fat. It just shrinks. So what fat is it's one big organ all over your body. And as we eat and we don't move our body, the fat cells collect, right? They just collect all the sugar that we eat, all the carbs that we eat, and we're not moving. It just is like, okay, I'm going to, this big old fat organ is going to, all these little fat cells in the big ecosystem of fat is just going to collect. And that's when we start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, when you start to move like this and you're breathing really hard and your heart rate's going up, and then you stop really quick and your heart rate's going up, and then it stops really quick and it goes down. When you're doing stuff like this is what helps you tap into using the fat cells for energy, and then the fat cells start to shrink. So that's how it works. The only way you can really get rid of fat is when you go and get surgery, like a liposuction and things like that. But then even like that, women and men that do that, you can even look this up. Like when they don't change their habits, they start gaining weight in other areas. Like they might gain weight in their arms, and they didn't used to gain weight in their arms, because the fat still has to go somewhere. Like the food energy that we eat, and if we don't work out, if it doesn't go anywhere, or if it's not being used, it needs to go somewhere. So it finds other places to go. So I just wouldn't, again, everyone's on their own journey, but if you just want to lose weight naturally and you're like, I just don't really know what to do, hit cardio, hit cardio, hit cardio. And again, there's so much free information on the internet, guys. Like Fitness Blender is a really great YouTube that has a ton of hit cardio workouts where it's like 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, different ones. I'm going to even start doing my own hit cardio workout. So if you want to just for free, 100% for free, it'll be like a full on 30-minute class. Like you can just watch it, right? For free in your own living room. Or there's even been times where I've taken my YouTube to, like I've taken my iPad to the gym and then I've done a YouTube video at the gym. Like you can do it however you want, but you don't necessarily need to hire a trainer or, you know, go to an expensive gym for these classes. Like I live in LA. Okay. I've been to over 20 different gyms in LA. I've been to LA Fitness. I've been to Fitness 19. I've been to Anytime Fitness. I've been to 24-Hour Fitness. I've been to other small private gyms, several of those. And at the end of the day, guys, it's all the same. And all because of the pandemic, a lot of these same workouts that they're doing at these gyms are just online for free. So again, I just want to be transparent about that. I think a lot of times people get overwhelmed when it comes to losing weight. And it's like, not only is it already overwhelming to actually lose the weight, but then you're trying to figure out how to even do it. Should I buy a membership? And if you're not in the market for a trainer, which you don't need one to lose fat, I mean, you just don't, what you need to do is just learn how to be disciplined and consistent. So if you do hit cardio for 4 times a week, make it a point to attach it onto your schedule. So if it's, you know, you do it before the first thing when you wake up, that's what you do. Or if you do it right after lunch, that's what you do. Or you do it on your lunch break, that's what you do. Or you put your clothes in your car and you attach it onto, you know, right when you get off work, you go straight to the gym and work out, or right when you get off work, you change into your fitness clothes. So that way when you get home, I mean, whatever you have to do, that's the biggest reason why people don't lose weight is just because they don't stay at it for a consistent amount of time. And you're going to have to stick to it for 90 days. Okay. I want to be very clear about that. 90 days. So see how I'm doing this class? I wouldn't expect to just do this class for 2 or 3 weeks and be snatched. Like I would need to do this for 90 days to really see a significant, 20 pounds lost, right? And when you're doing that over time, you don't gain the weight back fast at all. Like I could do this for 90 days and then I can go on vacation and eat whatever I wanted and not work out, and I'm not going to look much different. So that's the biggest thing I want to tell you guys too, is like the fad dieting, get rid of it. The over working out, get rid of it. You just need something that you can stay consistent at. And if your goal is to just, now this is not, I'm not talking about gaining muscle or gaining strength. That's different. That's for a different video. But hit cardio specifically, that is the best thing you can do to burn fat very fast. If you want to walk on the treadmill, that's another good one. So like if you want to do 2 days of at-home hit cardio workouts in your living room, like with videos like this. Also, again, I have this full video without me talking. It's like a full, almost 40-minute video of me doing this class. So you can even just follow me and keep up. Again, I'm not even, I'm trying to keep up with myself in this video, but you will guaranteed be huffing and puffing. You will be sweating. You will burn a lot of calories. And typically when I've done this class and I've had a calorie counter on, I've burned at least 400 calories, and that's full on maxed out effort. Okay. So that's the level that it should be at. And it's, again, that one's a 40-minute, but if you want to tap in, you're going to have to do the hit cardio along with healthier eating. And now what I want to say is, you could be at any journey, any point in your journey with eating. But if you can at least change not eating 1 hour after you wake up. So say if you wake up at 7 a.m., don't eat until about 8 or 8:30 a.m. and make a good choice for yourself. Like do yourself a favor and don't have honey bunches of oats, pancakes, waffles. Do not have that be your first meal of the day. Some eggs with some avocado and a protein shake is awesome. Or, some oatmeal with blueberries and raspberries with some honey. That's awesome. Like do not don't have your first meal of the day. So breaking your fast is technically what breakfast means. Don't have it be sugary. Okay. And then don't eat 3 hours before you go to sleep. So if you go to sleep at 11 p.m. at night, typically don't eat after 7 or 8 p.m. So if you just change those two things, give yourself about an hour and a half in the morning to let your body adjust, wake up, have just some tea. Don't even have coffee, just like have just hot water, just tea in the morning. And then if you want to have your coffee or your breakfast, at about 8:30, do that. And then don't eat after 7 or 8 p.m. if your typical bedtime is 11 p.m. 11 p.m. So again, if that's changes for everybody, if you go to sleep at 1 a.m., don't, have your last meal at 9 p.m. We have to give our bodies a chance to rest and restore. Okay, so a lot of times, fitness trainers you'll pay a ton of money just to be told, make sure you're getting sleep. I'm telling you for free, like right now. Again, make sure you're liking and subscribing. But that's one of the biggest things I learned is that sleep is super important. You're just not going to lose the weight if you don't sleep correctly. Yeah, that you might have one cousin that never sleeps and is rail thin and it works for them, but all of us have bio-individuality, and most of the time, if you're somebody that's not sleeping and you're expecting to lose 25 to 30 pounds before, June 21st hits, before the summer hits, it's just not going to work. So check into your sleep, make sure you have great sleep hygiene, go to sleep early. If you don't have anything to do, go to sleep early. There's no point to stay up till 2 a.m. to watch Netflix. Okay. Go to sleep early. Make healthier eating choices. Not saying you can't ever have pasta or ever have pizza, but just don't have it if you had pizza on a Tuesday, don't have it again until the following Friday. Let 10 days go by until you have another piece of pizza. You're going to have to make the little tweaks here and there along with these workouts that you see, like the high knees, the jumping jacks, the, skaters. This really also helps out with balance. As you can see, I'm not putting my foot down. So this is helping out with balance. I'm working out my core and I'm going at a fast pace. So again, I'm tapping into fat storage. So this is what you got to do to burn fat. Okay. You'll burn fat. You'll tighten up a little bit. You'll tone up a little bit if you do this for 90 days straight. You can watch this video again, Fitness Blender. Also, if you ever want to, there's other, I feel like CrossFit is a really good platform on YouTube that breaks things down from a scientific standpoint and will actually have a fitness model and expert breaking it down very slowly. So if you need that kind of education or training, I feel like when I've watched CrossFit's videos, I feel like it's the same as having a trainer, but it's just free on YouTube. So that's another great resource as well. But again, guys, a lot of these, the trainers, I feel like they need to do a better job of helping people stay consistent without them. Okay. So that's the biggest thing. Cause if you're out of town or if you're, I don't know, you just take a month off, you shouldn't be so attached to your trainer that you can't work out on your own. So that's the biggest thing I want to say is do what you have to do to get disciplined, and habit stacking is a great way to do that. So habit stack is do your workout and attach it to something that you already do. So if it's hey, every morning after I brush my teeth, I'm going to do my 20-minute HIIT cardio workout, or every single day on my lunch break, I'm going to do my HIIT cardio 20-minute workout, and then I'm going to wash up and then have a small lunch and then go back to work. Whatever you have to do, just habit stacking is a really great way to check in. My dryer just went off if you heard that sound. But yeah, it's a really great way to check in to staying consistent. So that's what I wanted to say. You don't need to hire a trainer. And I mean, again, if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. I had a master trainer for 8 months. Do not hesitate to comment down below with any questions that you have. You can also check out all my playlists, like my glute building playlist, my upper body playlist, my full body playlist, my HIIT cardio playlist, and you'll see that I am working out with a master trainer, right? So You don't need one. Just follow what I'm saying and you'll be set up for success. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I have other social media. I have Instagram, I have TikTok, so tap in with me over there. Look at my description down below if you want to find me on my other social media platforms. But that is it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.